Validate my password. Okay, I will give you a string. You respond with valid if the string meets the requirements or invalid if it does not. Passwords must abide by the following requirements. More than 3 characters but less than 20. Must contain alphanumeric characters. Must contain only alphanumeric characters. Must contain letters and numbers. For a moment, I thought those were the same thing. Actually, they pretty much are the same thing. So it must contain and can only contain letters and numbers. Okay, so this is making me think regex, but this is making me think not so complicated, not so fast. So first, I don't want to type password.length more than I necessarily have to. So let's do password.length. See how I can. Now, if the password.length, right, is greater than 3, and if length is less than 20, then we want to do this stuff, and otherwise we want to what? We want to return invalid, invalid for invalid. Let's tab in. Cool. Cool. Now, what is this stuff we want to do? Well. The stuff we want to do is we want to check, so it must contain only alphanumeric characters, and it must contain letters and numbers. So I happen to know a little bit of regex /w, so that will let us type letters, that will let us type numbers. Okay, very cool. But if we try things like this, that will match them, right? So we don't necessarily want to have those, so let's go ahead and make a, that is the non-wordly character, by the way. It is equal to /w. Yes, I think it's, how do we do this? It's a regex, so we need to mark it as a such, and cool. So then we do not want this if statement to have anything to do with those. If, let's see, if password dot match t, so nw, that's bad. nw, right, so we don't want non-wordly characters, so then we would return valid again. Else we can make another check, right? Now we want to check if we have letters and numbers, right? So how do we want to check for letters and numbers? Okay, that just looked weird. So we want, I know /d is digit, right? And then we can also do ranges. Stop that. So digits, yes. And then we can do ranges like how? Like this, right? A to Z, A to Z. So if I had like a number and then some letters, that'd be fine. Or if I did capital letters, that'd be fine. But if I did letters, number, say now number, then it matches. Okay, so this this decimal could be on, or decimal, the digit can be on either side. So I guess what we're looking for is a little hacky. And do that another. So now it can be either. Cool. Okay, I think this is what we're looking for. I'm hoping this is, I'm gonna go for it. All right, so now if, else if, let's see, we want to say password dot match ln, then we can return, so at this point we know it is the right length, and we didn't match for a non-wordly character. So now we should be able to return valid. Okay. That doesn't feel terrible. That doesn't feel terrible. And did I get my or in there? I did. So let's test it. And let's see. Password.match in W. What's the problem? How about syntax? Give me another roll on that test. Okay, so expected invalid instead got undefined. Okay. So where could we be getting undefined? So if it is between 3 and 20, it will come in here. If this doesn't match, okay. Else, if this doesn't match, I guess we can just say else. So that has to match, right? Else return invalid. Return invalid. Okay. Let's try that out. Okay, there we go. Let's attempt it. I'm feeling okay. Nice. That feels good. That feels good. So that wasn't so bad. We're looking for this weird, ugly regex, and I think maybe the trick here is that a digit could be on one side or the other of the letters, right? So if we left out this back half here, we lose all the matches in that case. So what just happened? So I should be able to do /d, A to Z, A to Z as such, and this would match here. Oh, no, it's got to be a single digit. It's matching on, is this ECMAScript? It is on the ECMAScript, okay. Digit, J. Right, but something like this would not match. Unless we say or, and you get the idea what we wrote in here. Okay, and then the non-wordly that was pretty easy. That's just any character must contain only alphanumeric characters. Bang. Okay, I'm excited to see the one-liner. Okay, let's think through this for a second. So, I test password 3 to 20. So, yep, I'm not going to think through that anymore. Oh, this is cool, just a little pipeline. Password 4 to 20, return. Oh, interesting. 4 to 20, invalid. If that, add 1 to OK. Okay, so we have 9. So it must contain a lower and an uppercase letter. Is that what it's saying? Interesting. Interesting. This is horribly unreadable. I would need to learn more about regex to do that. Well, it's a good one-liner, I suppose, but it's hard to learn from in this case. Anyway, that was a fun kata. I will see you soon for the next one. Peace.